Public forum, like all debate events, has a large public speaking component. In this video, I want to give you some advice about how you can improve your public speaking to boost your performance in rounds. It's likely obvious, but my first piece of advice is to practice. Improving at debate involves focusing on the things you can control and doing them enough times to reach the necessary level of competency. But what should you be looking for when you try to practice speaking? First, are you speaking loudly enough? How far can you project your voice? One thing that gets debaters in trouble is that they look down at their papers or they block their face with a computer. You want to make sure that there's nothing obscuring your voice, whether you're speaking in person or speaking into a microphone. Second, are you frequently having to take breaths? Focusing on speaking longer than your speech time while practicing can help build stamina and lead to more fluid delivery. Third, are you pronouncing all the words in your speech correctly? Fourth, are you enunciating enough? This is an often overlooked aspect. Students new to debate do not open their mouths wide enough or focus on saying each syllable of a word. What happens instead is a slurring of words or mumbling. One way to internalize enunciating words is to focus on opening your mouth wide and really focus on emphasizing each syllable of a word. Fifth, are you speaking too quickly? In a timed event, there is a natural instinct to speed things up to get more points in during your speech. However, you don't want to speak too quickly for the judge. Some judges can handle more speed than others. You don't want to get into the habit of having to speak very quickly to respond to your opponents. You want to practice debating well at conversational speed. 6. Are you speaking in monotone? You want to vary your inflection, mainly just to keep the judge more interested and engaged. But it also helps you emphasize your key points. It can help signal that you're an active participant in the debate, rather than being overly passive. 7th, are you making eye contact? You want to strike a balance. You don't need to look at the judge the whole time, but you don't merely want to look at a computer or a piece of paper and have your head down. Again, when a point feels more important, using eye contact to make a connection is a good strategy. Practicing will help you become more familiar with your arguments and is something you can deliberately make a point to do more of to get better at making eye contact. There are 2 good ways to double check your speaking. The first is to speak in front of someone else and have them give you feedback on how understandable you were. Second, you can record yourself speaking and then listen to that recording. Most people have an aversion to hearing themselves talk, but this is one of the most effective methods to help yourself understand what specific actions you take while speaking and what sounds they lead to from the perspective of others. I would highly recommend recording your speaking and then reviewing the tape. That's all we have for introductory tips into public speaking for now. Tune in to future videos as we go over more ways to improve at public forum.